Hello English 100 class. This is your video for week 13 and the topic is getting ready for Essay 3. The rough draft of Essay 3 is due next week, and as you know, you need to do a lot of prep before you can write that draft. So this video is about how to get ready to write the rough draft of Essay 3. First, our essay is about, of course, our book, Educated. First thing to do is to study the Essay 3 assignment. So here is your Essay 3 assignment. You need to read all of it carefully. You can let me know if you have questions about it. And of course, you will be doing only one of these essay questions. So you want to read your essay question many times. Almost memorize it. Keep reading it over and over and really pay attention to what it's asking you to do. Next, it's really important that you've done the reading, or most of it at least, and that you've taken notes. So, Unit 2, Educated. I hope your computer is faster than mine. So, the notes. I'm going to put somebody's notes on the screen. There's Emily's notes. Thank you to Emily. So, review the notes. Look at your essay question. Review the notes again. Think about it. You want to choose things for your essay, and you need to have a lot of notes to do that. You might color code your notes. Everything that you want to use in the essay, you could color code it red or yellow. If you are working on catching up on the reading, then you might focus on your essay topic while you read. So anything that comes up that relates to your essay topic, take extra notes about that while you're doing your note taking. Okay, next. It's really important that you've done all the classwork from the last 3 weeks, especially week 13 class. You don't see it here because I haven't put it up yet when I'm making this video. But week 13 class will have activities that are all designed to help you get ready for the essay. Same with week 10 class, week 11 class, week 12 class. All the steps help you get ready for this essay. And of course, if you're late on something, you can still do it. Next is thinking about what you're going to use from the book in your essay. So, use your notes, use the book. You got to really spend some time looking around, finding stuff. Go back to your essay question over and over again. Think about what evidence you need, what examples from the book you're going to use in the essay. For the rough draft, maybe a good goal would be to choose 4 or 5 things from the book that you're going to use. 4 or 5 key spots that really relate to your essay topic. Of course, what you're looking for is evidence to support your thesis. So think of making yourself a list of 4 or 5 key spots. You might You might color code them in your notes. Okay, what are my 4 or 5 spots from the book that I'm going to really write about? Maybe a paragraph about each one. Choose them. That's your work. It takes some thought. You have to dig around in the book. You have to dig around in your notes. If you like to use paper and pencil, like I do, you might go searching for those 4 or 5 key spots. Make yourself a list. Of course, you are also choosing things from your own research. We have a research activity this week during class. So I'm going to go to my Power Notes outline for Educated. You might play around with the topics. So over here under Manage Topics, you can start adding things. You could start by just adding Essay 3 and you can put everything in one folder. Or maybe you'll start adding new topics while you research things that relate to your essay. But definitely use Power Notes to save your research. And once you have some stuff in here, let's say you're writing your essay about dad. Well, am I going to use this article? Am I going to use this one? What information do I really need for my own research? I think a good goal for Essay 3 for the rough draft would be just to use 2 sources. So you're going to do a little research, choose 2 sources from your research to use in your rough draft, and probably in the final draft you'll add more. So again, you're selecting stuff for your essay. 4 or 5 things from the book, and 2 things from your research. It's a good goal. You want to end up with about 5 body paragraphs in your rough draft, and this is how you can do it. Okay, so let's say you're now to the point where you chose some examples from the book. You chose 2 sources from your research to use in the rough draft. Now you're getting pretty close to being ready to write an outline. So at this point, I would go back to the essay question again. Because you have to keep on going back to it. So here's your essay question. Read it again. Think about it. Then you're ready to start thinking about making an outline. So I would be making my outline in a Word document. However, if you really like to use your pencil, maybe your outline will be in paper like this. I like to use my pencil, so I'm probably doing scribbling. I'm trying to figure out my plan. Okay. So basically, an outline has your thesis at the top. Then you're deciding what you're going to say in each body paragraph. Maybe you're going to have about 5 body paragraphs in the rough draft. So this is basically it. It takes a lot of work. You have to think hard and review your notes and review the book. But your goal is to have a thesis that answers your essay question. One thing you might do is you might copy and paste your essay question into your outline. No, that's not opening up. I was going to copy and paste. It won't open up for me. All right. Anyway, you could, in your Word document with you could put your essay question up here. Just copy and paste it right there. And then the thesis answers the essay question. And then each one is a plan. Write a sentence for each planned body paragraph. You don't really need to have a conclusion with the rough draft, but you can write a conclusion if you want, so that's optional. So your goal is a thesis plus about 5 body paragraphs in that rough draft. So here's your plan. All right, so I'm almost to the end of my video, but I want to remind you, about Online Office Hour so you can get help planning your essay. So in Canvas, Office Hours and Syllabus, Online Office Hours Revised. There it is, right there. This link right here is how you can call me using Zoom. Most mornings 8 to 11 and most afternoons 1 to 4, you can catch me. You click on that link. You might use Remind to text me and tell me that you're about to call, and then I can open up Zoom and you can talk to me about your ideas for your essay. Okay, so with that, I am at the end of my video. Thanks for watching, and I hope your Essay 3 rough draft goes well.